My name is Katerina.
And my name is Magda. We will be explaining our experiment
Our results.
and our conclusion.
So, we designed a thermal solar panel where the sun is used to heat water as it is going through a tube. We're trying to find out exactly what color heats water the best.
Our independent variable is the color of our tube.
Our dependent variable was the water temperature.
Lastly, our standardized variable was keeping the light at the same distance from the panel, timing each color at exactly 2 minutes,
Keeping the foil on the bottom of the cylinder, and when we're filling the tube, keeping the temperature the same. To build our thermal solar panel, we used a cut-out Pringles tube, blue tack to hold it, tape, paper that would change, and a rubber tube. But most importantly, we have the tin foil, which is what would reflect the heat.
we used a water dispenser, a thermometer, light, and a stopwatch to measure how much heat was getting trapped into the tube. So we're going to explain how the experiment works. Using these equipment, we used a water dispenser, a light, and a thermometer to measure how much heat is getting it, depending on what color the paper is. To measure the heat of the water, we took the water dispenser and put the water into the tube, and then we took the thermometer and put it into the tube as well to measure the heat. Then we timed it for exactly 2 minutes under this light. And every time we did this, we would change the color of the paper.
And that would reflect the sun, and we would see what kind of color would trap the heat the most. So we would change the paper here each time so we could measure the temperature of the water inside.
So for the different colors, for red,
we got 29.2 degrees.
for white we got 30.2,
For blue, we got 30.6.
for black we got 33.1,
And for light pink, we got 30.2.
and lastly, yellow we got 29.8. Now from this result, black is the highest and the lowest is red.
The errors that could have happened in this experiment are if there were air bubbles in this tube, and also the distance between the light and the panel where this was on could have been different each time because we did the experiment throughout different days. Also, sometimes the timing wouldn't be completely correct, and because we would use different clocks and it would be different each time.
Also, some other ones that could have possibly happened is the coverage of the paper on the tube would have been different, maybe not completely covering the tube every time that we measured the amount of light it was getting. Also, after every time the tube is getting heated up, the next time it would be hotter, so which means the tube wasn't exactly cooled down by the time we did the next paper.